before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who Dat say they gonna beat them Saints? Then in a few moments, we're gonna see a team trying to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. This guy's hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Facing off with him, that's head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series, and he was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Kamara. He's got a gain of 6 there. The Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
He has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st down, Cincinnati.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start. Brock, last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 9 yards. And a Bengal 1st down.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first
Coach
and
Zach
10.
Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive.
25-yard line.
And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play.
Nice pass.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
41,
And we need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Quarterback set.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of
Sometimes
9
I
on the
wish
play.
everybody could
Brings up
feel
3rd
what that
down.
feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming.
Yeah,
Empty the
which,
backfield and
which I
motion
don't
him
just,
out.
you know, so they just have to decide, so what does that look
Completed
like?
to his
Like
running back.
dining tables?
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's 4th
You can
down.
earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Saints first down. 1st and 10. at
Markers
the
reset, ball at the
37-yard line.
37. A tight end in motion now. They go play action on 1st. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Saints tie this game 7-7.
At 7.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Jukes one defender. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
From the 43.
The 43-yard line.
Right back to Chase. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Chase. A gain of 31 yards. And a Bengal first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. To the air again, it's Burrow. That is Compton, it's Higgins again. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
33-yard line.
That'll be caught by his back, Kamara. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They're now set for 1st and 10.
It's good for us Saints.
Throwing off the play fake here. Running right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking for a throw here. Screen here for Kamara. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Burrow now on first down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
9-yard gain on the play.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Burrow's going to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of a yard. First down, Bengals.
They've got first down from the 31. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. He will not get any further. There's plenty of progress already.
To number 84. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Chase, incomplete.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Complete to Travis.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Gain of 14. And the Bengals first
To throw
down.
again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Number 1, Jamar Chase. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Give on second, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Chase Young on the tackle. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
21. Saints 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson the kickoff for Cincinnati.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and
The New
10.
Orleans offense set to go now.
27-yard
And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now
Slot man in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the
Here's
13-yard
Burrow.
line.
He brings it in. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints with a 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He breaks the tackle. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
They send the tight end in motion. They give on 2nd to Kamara. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Cooks. He'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Running behind center with Kamara. Takes out a 1-stop. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running back, motioning right. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic back in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. With even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. On the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Escapes a defender. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes it very manageable now, 3rd and short.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Burrow from the gun. It's caught. Chase has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 20. First down, Bengals.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Counter play, Brown. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Burrow to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Back to throw on 1st and 10. It's his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Play action on 1st down. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 6.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Hitting Olave on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on third down. They're going to counter with a dime look. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Counter give to Kamara. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Trying the right side with Miller. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
At the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Now looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
He was brought down by
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him.
36-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that gets him back to within 11.
Makes the score.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Jones. Juke the defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So the injury forces Kamara from the backfield. And getting his shot to lead the backfield is Chase Brown. He gets a look right away. Jukes one defender. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. From the gun, they get to Brown. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after, looks like a yard gain. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop. We're paused now as trainers come out to work on an injured player, and this is certainly noteworthy because that is Jamar Chase who's hurt. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
35. Saints 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Jukes out a one-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the Saints offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a give to Kamara. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Olave with the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful of throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Finds the in route complete. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. On the screen, this is White. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Gain of 14. 1st down, Cincinnati.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down right at
Nice
the line
little
of
welcoming
scrimmage.
party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
47-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him on the slant. Again, he's got room. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown,
The
Cincinnati.
Bengals put up even more points in a win. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
42. Saints 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3 and out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. He's dropping back to throw. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. Room inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, White. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Chase.
One goal now as they try to pile on further.
It's third down and goal.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And he's got it, it's in close.
Complete to
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Bengals nearing their second win of the campaign.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And it gives them a 28-point advantage. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Saints 17.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Airing it out to start this drive. Screen here for Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at
2nd and 15. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
And the Saints, first down.
Throwing it again here. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.